Welcome back, guys, and for those of you just joining us, we're gonna have a great jump today. Alright, now since it is summer, we didn't have to turn our fire iron, so nobody freak out with that. But we're gonna check the weather report, and welcome to Kozu 5. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. I feel like it's been sunny almost the entire time we've played this game. Welcome to Warwick's Oracle. The spirits are very displeased today. They will do their best to make your life difficult. Oh, this is a rerun. See? I saw that omelet. So I don't have to read that. Okay. I like how it tells you that it's a rerun. You got mail. This is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. If you find them, bring them back to me discreetly. And for those of you who don't know, it's a pretty interesting story. I like how I said it. It was sunny almost all the time and it's raining today. It's a pretty interesting story as to where his shorts are. But in order to get them, we need to become friends with somebody who we are not anywhere near becoming friends with. So that's gonna take us a little bit of time. Alright, so we do have to feed Anne today from here, because if she goes outside she'll get sick, so obviously we don't want that. But let's see, since we have so much extra energy today, even though we don't, because we always seem to be low on energy, I think we'll go into the mine. Let's check out this area over here first though. It's Wednesday, Pierre's shop isn't even open. So let's come over here, get rid of all of this jazz. Bada boom, bada bing. Oopsies, wrong button. Alright, so we're gonna go down into the mine and we're gonna try to get enough iron and copper. I think we're in the iron area now, so we can get enough iron to get ourselves situated. Oh, look at that. So we can grab one of these tree taps and put this right there. There we go. There's no tree back here yet, right? We still don't know what kind of trees these are, so we won't know for a while until we actually start paying attention to what's going on when we start chopping down trees. But since we're not anywhere near that right now, all right. So we have six iron right now. Maybe I'll run over to. No, I'm not going to do that because we're about to go into the mines. I'll go into the mines, and then whatever geodes we get from there, then I'll go to Clint's. That makes more sense. Using our noggin, you know. Ooh, spooky sounds. Alright, so we're still going to check for forageables, because, you know, money is money. Here we go. Grapes. What is going on? What are these sounds? Alright. So, we are still 3,000 gold away from our chicken coop. Whoa, lightning. Holy thunder. So we're still 3,000 away from our chicken coop. And we're also 8,000, no, 5,000, additional 5,000 away from our membership at JoJo Corp. That's why I said 8. Because the 8 is the 3 plus the 5. Obviously, that makes sense. So, we definitely have some money to be making. However, once we get our upgraded chicken coop, we'll definitely get the ball rolling with our production. And on top of that, we have all those plants planted. We got a lot of blueberries coming our way. We got melons coming our way. I definitely think that we're in a good spot. So we can definitely work on getting deeper into the mines and working on our destruction and stuff like that. By destruction, I mean our quests in the guild. I don't understand why these sounds, like where these sounds are coming from. I really don't get it. We could actually go fishing because it is a rainy day and you do get different fish from rainy days, but honestly I'm just not feeling it. So we're gonna go into the mines and we're gonna See what we can find in here. I definitely am going to need to upgrade my pickaxe pretty soon though, because especially once we get into the gold. Yeah. Once we get into the gold, we're definitely going to want a better pickaxe, because it's just going to take us forever and we're going to run out of energy like almost immediately. Alright, so let's kill some of these. I'm pretty sure that we can't get eggs until we get our first slime hutch. So once we get the slime hutch, then we can start getting eggs. And what actually winds up happening is you have to get a I'm not sure if it's called a incubator or if it's egg press. That's what it's called. So what you do is you collect 100 slimes, 100 like slime loot, and you make one egg from that. And the egg that it forms is usually the same color as, you know, most of the eggs that made it. So if you have actually no, if you make one, they're predominantly green. But when you find them, sometimes after you get the slime hutch, after you kill a slime, sometimes they will, can I seriously? Not good. Okay. They will drop slime eggs. And those will be predominantly the color of the slimes that you killed. But for the egg press, they're almost always going to be green. There's like a very, very, very high chance of it being green and a very, very, very low chance of it being a different color, you know, non-specified. So you could just press all of the slime and do that way, but actually if you do wind up hatching enough of the slimes, then there's a good chance of them laying eggs. And of course they'll lay eggs, you know, the same colors that they are, but that's why you want to hatch the eggs of the different colors instead of just the green, because the more rare that the eggs are, the more expensive they're going to be. I believe the regular eggs, just the green eggs, I actually think, I'm not sure, I can't remember if they're 1,000 or 100, but I think that they're 1,000. So I gotta do a bunch of mining now to find this stupid ladder. But if they are 1,000, then, you know, it's definitely a good way to make money. The problem is that it's 10,000 just to get the hutch. And a lot of people feel like, see, I'm already out of energy. Holy cow. This is why we need to upgrade our pickaxe, for sure. And we can't even get any farther. I can mine one more. We didn't... No. We're nowhere near anything. So we're just gonna leave. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll put this in here. See, we have 30. Trying to collect 100 is actually pretty ridiculous. I mean, granted, there are a lot of levels that have a lot of slimes. And if you were coming in here consistently, you could probably do a lot better than I have so far. But still, it's just... in my opinion, it's not worth it to primarily farm your slimes this way. I collect them now because, you know, might as well. Like, what's the harm? But, you know, it's just not the way we want to do things once we actually go and start getting the slime hutch and such. Hutch and stuff. Hutch and such. Alright. So it's still pretty early. I could eat the grapes. How much is the grapes? 38 energy. That'll give me 76. I could go fishing after that. Let's do that. I don't have my fishing pole, so let's go back to the house and then do that. Alright, so what's up, man? How you doing? A warm rain is a pleasant way to get clean. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Wait, this opened up already? I thought this opened up a lot later. Okay. Well, this is the new area over here. And actually what that means is we can come over here. Wow. I actually had no idea this was here already. I don't know why. I thought that this came like year 2. So, this is a spa. If any of you have played the Stardew Valley for the Super Nintendo, there's a little spa in the mountain area. And this will do kind of the same thing. As you're sitting here, your stamina just goes up. Your energy level just goes up and up. And, you know, it doesn't take that long. I want to say it takes maybe like half an hour to get full stamina. So it's definitely a good thing to do when you're doing a lot of work and then you want to go and do something else, because it really doesn't take that long. Like, this thing is just flying up here. I am not gonna lie, I don't use this as much as I should, honestly. But yeah, that did the trick. Holy cow. So we are good to go. Full energy, almost, basically. I'm not concerned about the 5 energy. You just walk so slow in here. So it winds up taking about an hour, because it takes you half an hour just to get in and out. It takes, like, actually way too long. But, I mean, I guess it can't be too broken. In the Super Nintendo version, I'm not sure if it matters how long you stay in there. Let's see. I think there's a note in here. It's an empty box. Okay, so the note's not here yet. I've got to see this thing? No. Okay. So never mind. We're not going to worry about that right now. Oh, yeah, because we still need to do the battery and everything. I'm just clearing this out so that I could potentially get forageables over here. Plus I am getting some seeds, which is pretty cool. And it doesn't cost any energy, which we now have a plethora of. But it doesn't cost any energy, so no harm, no foul, you know what I'm saying? Alright. I could collect all these rocks, but I'm not really feeling it right now. Alright, so let's come down here and go on this way. Full of energy now. So we can actually go... We're gonna go fishing, right? Okay. So we'll probably just go fishing on our property. Can't believe I got this thing so early. I've actually never gotten one of those before in my own playthroughs. I've seen them in other people's playthroughs, but I've never gotten them in my own. Alright, so let's put this in here, this in here. And Clint's already closed, so I'm not worried about that right now. I'm gonna actually plant those and sell all these, but let's take that. Alright, so... Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then we're gonna go here and do this. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and I very much like that those are already watered. And I know that's for Super Nintendo, but still, for the Super Nintendo version, anytime you did anything with your fields after it had already rained, it wouldn't rain, so you'd still have to water your plants even though it rained. So you'd like hoe a section right here and it would be totally dry, or if you like picked a plant out of it, it would be dry after that. So if you wanted to plant again, you would have to water your crops. However, if it was just already tilled but it wasn't planted and you planted into it, it would stay planted. So I mean, that was kind of weird that it allowed that interaction but not the other ones. I don't know. It was Super Nintendo, what are you gonna do, right? Okay, calm down, fish. Calm down. Come on, we got you. Stay in the bar, bro. Stay in the bar. And this is why I hate fishing. Last, this is why I hate flying. Alright. So hopefully we can catch one of those rare fish, and honestly I just want to sell it. Or we could get glasses, that works too. There's a person in me soup. But you get rarer fish when it's raining. You also get different fish at night, so I'm actually not sure which one takes precedence. Like if raining takes precedence over nighttime. But we'll see what happens. Either way, we're not going to catch the normal fish that we've been catching, which is actually why that one was so hard. Alright. Randomly dead fish. Not doing anything. Except as soon as we almost catch it, it's going to go crazy. Oh wow, we actually want to catch it. Look at that. Oh, but it's just a chub. So, never mind. Scratch that on catching different fish. We're still going to catch the same fish because fishing is so annoying. Alright, let's see what we got. There's another chub. It doesn't act like another chub. All the fish kind of act differently. So, if you actually pay attention... Never mind. You know what? I'm going to shut up because I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. It wasn't acting the same. Usually they act differently, so I'm confused here. But you know what? We're just gonna let it rock, and we're gonna see what fish we catch before we say anything. Otherwise, you know, we just put our foot in our mouths, and that's just not what we want to do because feet don't taste very good. And no, I've never had chicken feet or duck feet or any kind of anything like that. Another chub. All the chubs. Let's go this way. Actually, what if we do this? Can we? No. How about that? No. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's come here. Let's go right here. And we still can't do that. Okay, how about here? Really? There we go. So like it said in the book, right? Different lengths that you throw your hook means you catch different fish. This is directly from the game, so I'm not making this part up. So hopefully we'll be able to see, you know, a change in what's going on. I don't really know why you can't put the... I don't know why you can't put the hook over in this area, but it just won't let you. It'll act like it didn't go into water. So, I'm not really sure why, because you can't walk on it or anything like that. Not really sure. It's just the way the game is coded, I guess. But you really can't complain about the way that... this game is coded, because everything that is done in this game is done by one person. And that's just ridiculously impressive, so you really can't say anything. Although, I think what's going on now, if I remember, I'm pretty sure I read an article about it, is that he actually hired a team of people to work on updates. So, like, he's trying to work on a different game, right? He's not just trying to, you know, this isn't the only game that he wants to make. He's trying to work on different projects, or a different project, and so... He's working He's working primarily on that, and then he hired a team to keep up with updates with Stardew Valley. Now, he's still on the team. Like, they have to run everything through him. They can't just change it and, you know, do whatever they want. Alright, this is our last try, because this is actually ridiculous. We've been fishing for like 5 hours, and we've caught 3 fish. But... either way, everything that this guy has done, holy cow, with this game is ridiculously impressive. So, you really can't complain about anything, except how annoying fishing is. That's the only thing that you can complain about, if I'm being honest. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Now, getting better fishing poles and stuff does make fishing easier. But you need to pay for all that. Oh my gosh, it was almost there. We almost had it. Come on. Come on, you dumb fish. If this is a chub, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh my goodness. Come on, we're almost there. We are actually almost there. Thank the Lord. Okay, we caught a pike. I'm pretty sure a pike is a good fish. We're gonna find out in a second, because we're just gonna sell it right now. We gotta go to bed. It is late, and we still use, you know, a ton of energy. 170 energy? It's ridiculous. Alright, so we can't sell this stuff. It's literal trash. So we have to wait until we get our trash thing. Recycler-ish. Let me put this fishing... I don't have time for this! Run, 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 run. Yes, holy cow. That was close. Alright. Let's see what we got. We didn't even level up in fishing. I'm so mad. Alright, yeah, see the pike is actually pretty good. 100 gold just for the pike. So we got 50 for the cola and then 50 for each chub. So chubs aren't terrible, but come on, like that's ridiculous. We fished for 5 hours and we made 300. We farmed or foraged for about 2 minutes and got half of that. And yeah, so between these two things, which took about, you know, 3 minutes, and this, which took, you know, the equivalent of 5 hours in the game, it's actually ridiculous. But anyway, that does bring us a little bit closer. So we have what, 7, 8 now, I think, something like that. So we're a bit closer, but we're just waiting on our crops, honestly, and then we'll be in a ridiculously good spot. But we're gonna call that the end of the episode, guys, because it is the end of the day. So thanks for hanging out.